All right, guys, I got a really interesting one for you today. This is actually a new thing I'm going to start doing on the channel. But first, I wanted to talk about something that might be a little bit wordy, but I think it's important. So I've noticed, looking at our analytics and kind of doing a deep dive on our channel, that 63% of people that watch this channel don't actually subscribe to it. And I kind of get it, because like before I was a YouTube creator, I would watch a lot of channels that I didn't subscribe to. Now I subscribe to everything because I realize how important it is. But I kind of like get it. And the other thing is that like I kind of feel like a lot of people don't subscribe because I kind of have this, I suffer from R.D.F. And if you don't know what that is, it's resting dick face. So like basically my face looks very severe. But I think that if you guys watch this channel, and a lot of you have already figured this out, that if you actually watch this channel for any length of time, then you'll know that even though I look kind of severe or like I'm angry or something, I'm actually a very good-natured, kind of a leprechaunish, sort of mischievous kind of dude with a little sarcasm, kind of a little, you know, a little bit of wit, a little bit of bite, you know, but ultimately I have a heart of gold. And so I think that, you know, it's worth subscribing to this channel just for that reason alone, because you will find that. That's all I have to say. So it's very important for you to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon if you'd like to do that and get some notifications, because it really helps us out. All right, on to the cocktail. So today I'm going to do something new. I'm calling it Adventures in the Drink Trade. What is that? So basically what I thought would be kind of fun would be to make a drink with really crazy flavor combinations that you don't think are gonna work. I am stealing the name of the cocktail from another cocktail, and Marius is gonna know exactly where I took it from. And if any of you guys have been watching Free Pour, you're gonna know where I took it from too. I wanna call this drink the Accidental Tourist. And you're gonna see why in just a minute. So let's get into making the drink. I'm gonna make it, and then we'll talk about it. And you guys are gonna be really surprised at what we do with this. So first thing we're gonna do is just 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. Then we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of Orgeat. All right, basically, we're making a fix. We're gonna do 1/2 ounce of peach liqueur, all right? And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces, okay, of dill-infused gin, all right? So basically the way that I made this, because I made a small batch, I'm gonna 1.5 ounces here into the tin. So the way that I made this, because I made a small batch, is I grow dill in my garden outside. So I basically took 2 pretty healthy dill sprigs, just 2 of them, probably about 3 grams, maybe a little bit less, stem and all, and I macerated it into 300 mils of Beefeater gin. You can use any type of gin you would like. I think Beefeater is going to go really well with this cocktail. I'm going to make this cocktail. You looked like you had a question.
Yeah, does it taste similar to Orgeat now?
The dill?
No, the gin dill.
It tastes like pickle brine is what it tastes like. Orgeat has a lot of other stuff other than dill. This is just like mainly dill and some, well, I mean, here's the thing. The gin has other botanicals in it as well. Thank you. Other botanicals in it as well, but Orgeat tastes like a very specific kind of thing, and I put a lot of dill in here. So I kind of wanted sort of like a light dill flavor, but dill is very pungent, and so it's pretty pungent inside there. So in this, you do taste the juniper and you taste some of the other ingredients, but mainly it's a dill flavor. So I wouldn't say it tastes like Orgeat, but it's sort of similar-ish, but more dill forward. And also, which Orgeat is it that's mainly dill? Is it the Swedish Orgeat that we found out that's like that has a lot of dill in it?
Yeah.
Or Norwegian or Danish? I can't remember which one. All right, then we're just gonna add it and give it a nice shake.
Well, we never really tried the Danish.
What's that?
We never really tried the Danish one, did we?
I don't know if we did. I want to say that we did, but I don't know if we had Danish in the little bit that we had. We had a bunch of Norwegian and a bunch of Swedish for sure.
Yeah.
We should definitely make it a point of doing that. And then we're just going to double strain into our glass. Obviously, we're doing it on a big rock of ice. And then to garnish, I kind of want to garnish after the tasting because I don't want to mess it up for the thumbnail. But to garnish, my dill plant was flowering, so I got some dill flowers. I'm going to cut these stems off with little herb shears in a minute. But first I'm going to taste this cocktail. Oh my God. So here's the thing. You wouldn't imagine that dill and peach go together like peas and carrots, but it does. It's amazingly good. So in this, you have a nice bright peach flavor, and you have the dill, right? Pairing with that flavor. You've got a little bit of the botanicals on the back end from the gin, and you've got the almond, which also goes really well with the dill, and the almond goes really well with the peach as well. And then you have that nice acidic lemon, you know, kind of coming up from the back end. Lemon's going to be a little bit less pungent than lime would be. So not pungent, the pungent's not the right word. It's going to be less sharp than the lime would be. It's a little bit sweeter and a little bit less citric. So it's like really nice and kind of full flavored. I don't know. I felt like that was roundabout tasting profile, but that was good. And I said kind of roundabout tasting profile, but what I meant to say is kind of roundabout tasting notes. It is really, really, really good. This I really, really like. So there you have it. The Accidentals Tourist, which is a name that I stole from a cocktail off of the Barsys app. But I didn't like that cocktail, and it's a great name, and I kind of think that the surprising combination of dill and peach I think that makes it a great name, the Accidental Tourist, because it's sort of almost as if the flavor profile is going together as an accident or something.
That's also a movie.
Yes, it is a movie. Yes, that's where they got the name. But I didn't take it from the movie. I took it from the cocktail that we did. Not the cocktail that we did. I took it from seeing it in the Barsys app. And I thought it was a great name for a cocktail, but in here it actually applies to the idea, I think, behind the cocktail. Now let's garnish this bad boy.
Because the dill is the Accidental Tourist?
Yeah, because the dill is the Accidental Tourist. You know? You say like, oh, this is like dill and peach. And, you know, I don't think very many people would think that those are two flavors that were really meant to go together, you know? When people think of dill, what do they think of? When you think of dill, what do you think of?
Salmon.
Really? Salmon? Mm-hmm. Not pickles?
No.
Not kosher dill pickles?
No.
You don't think of kosher dill pickles when you think of dill?
There's not a lot of kosher anything in Norway.
Yeah, but you don't live in Norway. You live here in the United States.
But dill is like salmon.
Okay, I mean, it's great in salmon, I'm sure. And yeah, it's great in salmon. But for me, it's dill pickles. Right. It's like kosher dill pickles is what I equate with. So thinking of taking pickle brine and mixing it with peach is not something that I would normally think would work, but it actually works phenomenally well. And the idea of this actually came from a Jerry Thomas drink, which was basically just stir gin with half an ounce of peach. And I think it was called a gin and peach or something. It was just like a little bit of peach liqueur and a little bit of gin stirred with some ice, and there you have it. So I kind of built off that idea. I wanted to find a very interesting flavor that would go with the peach because I really like the idea of it, but it was just a little too simplistic for me. Then I thought it would go good in a fix. So that was the good template that I chose. And then I wanted to pick something out of my garden that it would go with, and dill was it, and it is phenomenal. And it's got a really nice garnish. All right, I'm ending this video now so that we can shoot the thumbnail and have it be beautiful. I will see you guys on another time. If you like our channel, hit like and subscribe.
Hopefully they already did that in the beginning.
Yeah, because I said it at the beginning, and I was a little self-depreciating about it as well this time. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if that kind of came off as sort of simpering. Just subscribe to my channel. Hopefully it didn't. I thought it was a funny story. It was funny in my brain when I thought about it today anyway. What else was I going to say? Oh, check out our YouTube memberships have been kind of getting good. We actually have videos to release that are exclusive, and we're doing a choose your own adventure cocktail / cocktail roulette, where we are holding votes on ingredients, and the audience, our members, are building the cocktail, and then we'll be making a video out of it. And you guys will all see the video. But if you want to take part in the votes and the discussion and all the fun, definitely check it out. And you should check out our Discord as well. I will promise to put an unexpiring link below so that you can actually go there, because I keep on getting hit up by people.
Yeah, I think that link that somebody referenced today was one of the old links that we didn't know expired.
Right. But I just actually went and got a new link and then.
And did you set it to not expire?
I did not set it to not expire,
so
I said sub it today because this is going to expire, and so he subbed it, and it's fine for that guy. But I'll get a non-expiring link for the description. All right, guys, I'll see you on another time.